In this video, we're gonna teach you the basic MS Excel interview questions and answers. So let's get started. The first question is, what is a cell address or a cell reference? So the answer for this question is that a cell address identifies a specific cell in a spreadsheet. Okay, it identifies a specific cell in a spreadsheet. The cell address consisted from two parts. One is the character or letter, okay, which indicates the column number, okay, and the second one is the row number, okay, a number which indicates the row. For example, this one that we have clicked right now, this is A1. This indicates A1, this cell, okay, the first cell of the spreadsheet. If we press here, this is B1, okay, it consisted from B letter and one row. One indicates the row, B indicates the column. So this is the cell address is, or cell reference is to specify a cell, okay, in a spreadsheet. The second question is that what are the difference between relative, absolute and mixed cell reference? Okay, we have three types of references in MS Excel: relative, absolute and mixed reference. So now let's explain it through an example. The relative, first of all, we will come here to the relative cell reference. Okay, relative cell reference. First, I will write here something like, okay, like this, and also here I will write something. Here I apply a formula, okay, is equal to sum, or I would like to apply multiply. First multiply by second one, okay, press enter. So we found this result of multiplication between E4 to F4, okay, so we found it. If I drag it down now, let's check it what happened. See, automatically we saw the result of multiplication between 2 and 3, 6, 34 and 4, this 32 and 2, 64. So how it happened? This is the relative reference which changes its references. Okay, for example, here the reference for this formula was E4 and F4. Now whenever we click here, when we copy the formula here, so it changed the reference, okay, it relatively. For example, now the reference for this cell will be E5 and F5, and also for this cell, if we apply the formula and this cell, the references for this cell will be this one, these two, okay, E6 and F6, and also for this one, these two. So it is relative reference which change its reference according, okay. Now let's move to the absolute reference. Okay, what absolute reference will do? First of all, I will delete this. For example, I would like to multiply all this data in 10. Okay, for example, 10. Let's apply it. Okay, and 10. We want to multiply this data in 10. If we write like this, equal to this multiply by this one. Okay, the first result we will see correct, but if we drag it down, so it will result a wrong number, okay, for us. See, 0. Why? Because it is referencing, whenever we apply this formula here, what I do, it multiply this one with this one, because that the reference changes. Now let's check at the formula. See, E5, I4, I4 with this one. So that's how. So now we want to make it absolute reference. So for that, what we will do, let's come here, equal to this multiply by this cell, and to make it absolute we will press F4, or we will add manually the $sign between column and row number. Now press enter and copy it down. Now see, we got the result. So this is the absolute reference which will not change the reference, okay, exact reference, it will point to the exact cell. So now let's learn the mixed reference. Okay, mixed reference means that sometimes we lock the row, unlock the column, but sometimes we lock the column, unlock the row. Like how? Okay, let's explain it in example. For example, we would like to find the commission, okay, for example, 100, 200, 100, 250, and to find the commission 14%, 12% and 15%. Now let's find the commission. Okay, so to find the commission here, what we will do, equal to this cell, whenever we multiply this cell with this, what we should do here, we would, in this row, okay, in this column, what we do, we fix the column, but the row we will change, because we will come down whenever we copy it down, okay. we will make the column fixed, but the row will be unlocked. Okay, so let's make the let's make the column fixed. So for that, press F4, again F4. So again F4, just the column is fixed because the dollar sign is in front of the column and the row is unlocked. Multiply by 10%, this one. Here what we should do, here the row is fixed with us. See, it is in the same row. These all three are in the same row, but the column is different here. Okay, so what we will do, we will just lock the row. So for that, place dollar sign in front of row number. Press enter. So we found the 10% commission in 300 is 30. Now let's drag it to the right side. For 12% 36, for 15% 45. Now let's drag it down, okay, like this. See, 220. Let's copy it, drag it to the right side. So it is how we did. Okay, it is the fixed reference that we learned about. The third question is that for example, how do you add two values okay, using the formula? We know how to add. Okay, how do you apply a formula to add two values? For example, you want to add these two values, so how do you do it? Okay, so for that, simply the basic and the fastest way is that to write first of all equal, then we select the cell, plus select the second cell, press enter. So this is the simplest and basic way to add two values using a formula. The fourth question is that what are some basic formatting options in Excel? Okay, some basic formatting options. First of all, we have to change the font size, the font style, size, and to add color to the text, and also change the background of the cell, add border, and here we can change the format and alignment. Here we have the alignment right, left, and the center, underline, bold. So these are some basic options, formatting options in MS Excel. Now let's move to the fifth question, that is, how do you add a chart to your data? Okay, how do you add a chart from your data? How do you create a chart? For that, first of all, you should select your data whenever you have a proper table, the data. It is just simple. We don't have a header and row, but let's select it. Okay, first of all, you should select your data, then press insert tab. After that, select here a chart. For example, let's create a bar chart, this one. Okay, simply it will create a chart for you. You can customize it by pressing these buttons, filter, and here the brushes, which one you would like, and plus sign, which things you want, which one you want to hide. So these are different options that you can customize your chart. So these were 5 basic interview questions for MS Excel. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, and also like and comment down. Thanks for watching.